Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I'm Alex Florez, aka KamiSawZe, joined here in voice, mind, body, and soul by the wonderful LukusIsRight. How you doing, Lucas?
I am doing good, Alex. I am excited for today, this
Yeah,
special day, if you will. How are
yeah.
you? What's up in your world? What's been going on? What's new? Anything? Any beans you can drop on us or want to drop on us to start the day off?
Maybe some jelly beans on top of this birthday cake
Oh
because
snap! I
it's
love
the
jelly beans.
Sandbox's 12th birthday. I feel like less than a year ago we were celebrating the 10-year birthday, but
That makes sense in metaverse time.
it does make sense in metaverse time. So we'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you today, I don't know if it's just today. It doesn't say that it has to be today. But you know what? Why not do
I
it
think it has to be
today?
today, but who's to say?
Yeah, just do it today. Uh, Come and play any one experience, at least one. And I'm guessing there will be a claim for this birthday cake. I mean, it says birthday cake. I guess it's a cake inside a present, but it looks kind of like a pyramid to me inside a present. But there's a
You
confetti
know what?
ball. It's got a little teeny tiny raccoon and a little duck. See a little duck wearing a party hat and a little raccoon wearing a party hat. And it's got okay, there are candles. It's got 12 with candles and
Mm,
a portal. Yeah, so it's a cake. So yeah.
you know, my nephew recently got a cake and it had like dinosaurs and everything all over it. And when I was a kid, if you had dinosaurs on your cake, they were hard plastic. And if you tried to eat them, you were in for a very bad day.
Oh no.
But my nephew's cake, like everything on it was edible. And it was all like wonderfully sculpted. And it had, I don't know, there's a term for it. It's like that thick sugar coating. I don't remember what it is, but it was like artistically done. And it looked like it was straight
Fondant.
off the set of, there you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like it was straight off the set of Jurassic Park. It was so cool. But like, I definitely chomped the head off of a T Rex, and I was like, take that every dinosaur birthday cake I ever had.
Lucas is just like jumps up on the table and just goes.
I am the king of the dinosaurs now.
All right. So it doesn't give a lot of details. It does say until May 16th. So it does need to be today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
2 p.m. UTC. So depending on your time zone, 2 p.m. UTC might be very early in the morning for you. I don't know what 2 p.m. UTC is in like Hawaii. It's probably the early AM. Um, so yeah, just be aware that this will be closing in the next. What time is it now? It's what's the UTC time right now? I think it's like 4 hours ahead. It's like 9 p.m. So in less than
4 hours
20 hours.
ahead of what?
4 hours ahead of me.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
Yeah.
and you're Eastern Standard Time right now,
Yeah.
or no Eastern Daylight? You're EST EDT. I know that.
Eastern
So
time.
yes.
Just say
Oh,
Eastern time because
there
I
you go.
never know if it's daylight or if it's
It's
standard.
EDT right now, and you're correct. It's 4 hours. So at noon EDT time, it's 4 p.m. UTC time.
Yes. Okay. So it's 9 p.m. UTC right now. 9:15. 9:18 UTC right now. So you got less than a day to do this. Less than 24 hours. But it makes it sound like it'd be pretty easy. I would just find an experience and play it all the way through. And that should be enough. I hate daylight savings time and all the confusion around it because if you ask Google what's Eastern daylight time right now, it'll tell you. And if you ask it what's Eastern standard time, it'll also tell you. And they'll be an hour apart. But if you ask like what is it right now, it'll tell you the time in the Eastern time zone, but like whether you have to like look up all three and be like, okay, is it this one or is it this one? Because I never remember, like, is it daylight savings time ending or daylight savings time beginning? I don't care. I work from home. This stream is
Time
like
has
the
lost all
most
meaning.
scheduled thing in my week. And you know how good we are about starting on time for this. So it just gets so confusing. And then I have to deal with, I work with people in other countries who have the daylight savings time change at different dates from me. So like we have a meeting that's at a certain time, and then all of a sudden it's my time changes, but their time doesn't. And then their time changes and it like it shifts, but sometimes it's like a 2 hour shift because maybe uh I hate it. It's awful. It's confusing and it should end. And I think that would be good for the sake of humanity because it is statistically proven that more people die during daylight savings time shifts because they're like driving tired and they're like rushing because they're late. And there's also like increased stress. There's just like whenever the time shifts, the death rate actually increases for a few days. And I'm just like,
my word.
I know, it's awful. Should definitely be banned. Yeah. And if I try sticking with UTC time, my time relative to UTC time I think changes 4 times a year. So that's just like speed running me dying.
Oh my. I don't
That's what it
don't like
feels
that at all.
Yeah. So let's not do that. Instead, let's play some games and get freaked out and get heart attacks that way, because that's way more fun than dying of a heart attack because of daylight savings time changing.
Yes. At least you're actively choosing to do this.
Yeah.
Like you don't choose for daylight savings time to do its thing.
Right.
This you're choosing to play these games.
But first we're gonna go over some news from Panda. No video from Panda right now, but she did give us the scoop on what's up right now. So there's lots of events. There's the Rabbids event, which is the Music and Love event, currently going on now until June 3rd, so you still have quite a while to do it. Let's see. Yeah, music is still way winning.
By quite a bit.
And there was a question before about if you could have get both NFTs, and we determined that's most likely correct. So if you transform 2 of your avatars, then you can get both. You know, I don't think I ever transformed my other one. I did not. What are we gonna change? We're gonna change this dude. So you select your avatar, select your NFT, hit transform, and you gotta be on Polygon. It's funny because there's more love NFTs. Well, so the music one was airdropped to people, I believe. I think that's why the music one is winning, because I didn't buy it. I got it as a claim, and I don't remember if I got that claim under some certain condition, but it was just there. So that might be why more people have that one in general. But I think it's only like $4 or $5 to get the other one.
Okay.
So it is transforming my avatar. Now, what I really wish I could have is the once this thing processes this thing, I want to be this guy. This one's super cool. This thing.
Oh yeah, the glitchy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool. They rigged it by dropping the music NFT. Well, you know, maybe. They might have also dropped the other one. I don't know. I don't know if some people got it the other way. So maybe it was more even. Some Predator vibes. I know what you mean. I know you're talking about like Alien versus Predator, but when you say Predator vibes, it sounds a little weird.
No, I think I think he's referring to like the Predator's camouflage. How when you see him, he's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
glitchy in the distance.
Yeah. Lori G says they
Oh,
got the love balloons. So, did you get that from Acclaim then, Lori G? Because then I would say then maybe it's more even, and maybe just people who get the music one are just more inclined to transform. It was airdropped. Okay, it airdropped. Was mine airdropped or did I claim it? I don't even remember anymore. Doesn't matter. If you want either one,
go
it's
get it.
possible, and there is a benefit to getting both. So if you only have one, go get the other one, transform another avatar, and you'll get both the winning and the losing NFTs. As long as I read this thing correctly. What else we got going on? We got the voice event. We spent a good bit of time playing this on Saturday.
That was interesting.
It was pretty cool. It was very well put together.
Yeah.
Definitely, like getting all the notes is a challenge, because not only do you have 3 contestants you can pick from, but they quiz questions that you get can be mixed up a little bit each time. So you have to try it out a few times to try to get the best answers for everything, and maximize the number of notes you pick up. So check that out. Do you need to complete a whole map for the 12th year claim, or is doing one quest already sufficient? So, I would, based on what I know about the way things work in the sandbox, most of these games don't have EP, and the birthday thing doesn't say anything about earning EP or completing a certain number of quests. So that would indicate to me that you just have to connect. But I would play for at least like 5 minutes. Like, I don't know, don't you want to play the sandbox? Like, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So, yes, and Go West, I believe, has done a walkthrough. So if the voices experience is just proving too challenging for you to get those last couple EP, Go West has put together a whole guide on it. Lucas, can you pull up their Twitter, share that link?
I would love to. One moment, please.
Already playing for 3 hours. I think you've definitely qualified for that cake NFT. GSS has a question. Why do Bored Apes have avatars but Mutant Apes don't? In Gutter Gang, even clones got avatars. Mutant Ape Yacht Club are at about 10k floor. Still, clones at like 0.1 or 0.01 ETH. So I think the main thing is that the details on the mutants are so tiny that they just don't look good as voxel avatars. Now, that doesn't mean that they won't ever be done, but there's going to be a lot of detail sacrificed because the avatar system only works with full, like regular body rigs. You can't add extra nodes. So, like the way you see some NPCs have like curved, like Cupid's bow lips, or like eyelashes, or animated blinking that you see some artists do. Our avatar system is not equipped to do anything like that. It's why the 3D models came for Bored Ape Yacht Club, and Mutant Ape Yacht Club had to wait. Yeah, the mutant apes are just like, I mean this in the kindest way, disgustingly over detailed. They have, I mean, they're intentionally disgusting, right? They're all covered in like goo and grime, and their faces are melting, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff happening. But the details are just really super small, and it ends up just looking kind of like noise. And I mean, if you look at like the Mad Balls ones, um, they're kind of in a similar boat, but Mad Balls are even those are less detailed than the Mutant Apes are. Um, I thought I. Oh yeah, here we go. So like these heads are really super oversized to fit like these stitches and all the goo and the craggly teeth and is that like a spider or a fly on the back? I think it's a fly
Yeah,
on the back of the
either.
head. I never even noticed that before. Um, yeah, so it, like all these pimples and stuff. So, um, the mutant apes are like just as gnarly, but you'd want them to be the same size as a bored ape head. Um, so whenever we have these collections that have like really super detailed things, we have to sacrifice some amount of detail, and I think the concern is that the mutant apes would just kind of look like a pile of random voxels and you wouldn't really be able to tell what's going on, or that so much detail would be sacrificed that the holders might be disappointed with the way that it looks, or the some of the traits may not even like show up. So you might have ones that technically look the same, even though there are traits that are different, just because the details are so small. So um, it's a struggle. I mean, the Bored Apes was what I think one of our very first bridged Avatar collections, if not the first bridged Avatar collection. I remember helping work on. I didn't do the bulk of the modeling on those, but I helped with some of the original planning for what that would all look like, and then Sandboy did all the rest of the modeling after I did like the first couple of traits, and we've been talking about mutant apes since then. So like 2 years now, something like that. And yeah, it's a complicated one. So I'm not sure how soon we'll see those. It would be nice to see them someday. Um, but there
So a
may be
couple
some other
things.
things that need to change. What's up?
One, Astero Prel redeemed 10,000 sandcastles for an oak
Ooh,
wizard staff.
nice. Send
Congratulations,
that out
Astero.
ASAP.
Two, we got a raid from Andy Ritchie.
Oh,
Andy, thank you for the
hey,
raid. I know today's like day 7 million of you streaming, so really
that's right.
appreciate the
Andy's
support.
streaming every day this for the next 365 days. Well, I mean, but we're in the middle of that, so something like that.
Yeah, wild. So we got a raid from Andy Ritchie. And three, we have a raid from Dizzy Dragons. Thank you for
Nice.
the support, Dizzy Dragons. You guys have been coming in hot a lot lately, and we always sincerely appreciate it and you. That's all.
Tell Panda she needs to send a Metasaurus Rex a Tears pack. Okay.
I
We'll
will not tell her that.
I might.
Uh, Minosaurus Rex. If I'm looking at the sheet right now and there is a blank where your wallet is, so if you want to send me your wallet address, I will add it to the form and I will let Panda know.
All right. And gee, we always try to answer all the questions. There's the possibility that both Lucas and I will miss it. Lucas is always watching like a hawk on the chat for me because I'm looking over here, I'm looking over there, and sometimes the chat scrolls by before I actually see the thing. So it is possible that we just miss a question, but unless the question is like just straight up like rude, where it's like not even a real question, it's just like you're trying to be mean or something. That almost never happens, but that's the only time we like just ignore a question. But if you have a legit question, we always try to answer it, even if it's difficult. So, all right, we still got more
Especially when it's
news.
difficult.
What's up?
I said, especially when it's difficult.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like those are the questions that you really like. You dig in, you dig hard, and
Answering
yeah,
questions is like one of my favorite things to do. That's why I do this.
yeah.
All right. Check the events page for upcoming game jams. Events page. Game jams. Are there any new ones announced? So we've got Impact Game Jam ends on the 28th. And there's the Sandbox X Block Tempo Game Jam live in Taiwan on the 25th. But I believe both of those events, the join period has closed for those, if I am not mistaken. Let's double check on this one. Yep, registrations are closed. So just keep an eye out on the events page. You can always go to sandbox.game/events, and you can filter. So you can see stuff that's for players, stuff that's for players. There we go. Stuff that's for creators, and then specifically game jams. So creators will be like both VoxEdit and game jams, but then game jams just has its own category because it's extra special, close to our hearts. All right. What else we got here? Springtime VoxEdit contest has just finished. So I believe we are in the voting period for this, or will be soon. Panda's probably organizing the entries because usually I get an email to assist in voting once that is ready. And then mentions of the week. We got the Run Panda Pog experience. Sorry, Pong. Run Panda Pong experience.
What's that? Wait a second. What's going on?
I don't think this is related to PandaPops. I think it's just that it's a panda character. So you gotta eat fruit. You gotta watch out for snakes and bats.
Mm.
And creepy
I love
Jack in the
this
Boxes.
trailer.
Yeah, they put a lot of good work into this. They got specific renders of their assets. Whether they made those in Blender or Light Tracer, I'm not sure. But then they've got some gameplay, and it's cute. Kind of a shoots and ladders kind of thing going on there. So there's that. I should probably share these links in the chat. That's kind of the whole point, right? There we go. Then we've got Alice's Room by Giram Studios. I think I remember this one. This was part of the Backrooms Game Jam, I believe. I'm trying to remember if we played this on stream or not.
I'm trying to see what it is exactly. What's the name of it again?
Alice's Game. I just put it in the chat. Link to the page.
It's cutting off the links after the exclamation points and commas.
What? Wait. Commas. There shouldn't be any commas.
Apostrophes. My bad.
Oh.
The commas that float in the sky.
Okay, so the link's not working at all?
No.
That stinks. We used to... I think if I send them, like, in Twitch, they work.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just wish I had a better way to send these links, because it's nice that they have easy to use links, but if it's truncating it because of punctuation, that's kind of annoying. Is it showing what's after the link, and then you just have to like manually copy and paste the whole thing?
Correct. It's showing the whole thing. It's
okay.
It's not allowing for people to travel via clicking.
Okay.
It's just half of it's like cut off. So
right. So you just have to
sending
select
people
the whole
to the Sandbox
thing.
website. Exactly. You'd have to copy and paste it for it to work.
Got it.
Which is what I did to try to see if I could find a shorter version of the link on the page, but I guess not.
We may actually play this one because I said we were going to play some more spooky games today, just because I like spooky games, and I think the Sandbox is doing well with spooky games. So, yeah, I like it. And then we've got the Voxpressive. Voxpressive is the creator. The Crimson Golden Dragon Armor. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
There's 4 minted, only 25 sand. I can pick one of these up. Is it animated? It is. It's got some a wiggly ponytail thing going on here. And I believe this is part of a set. It is. So if you want to be a full armored dragon, we've also got, look at these claws. These are nice. No animation on these. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Yoink. Yoink. Is this on Polygon? I don't have any sand on ETH mainnet right now. It better be on Polygon. Eh. I believe it is. Yeah. Okay. I just really want the claws at least. They're really cool.
Yeah. Them gauntlets is sweet.
On air. Yeah, you know, it's not the first time. Cause I don't know. One of y'all might snipe these out from underneath me. If I wait. If I wait too long, you know, I'm gonna be streaming for the next hour at least. You know, use wallet guard. Isn't that what I just clicked on? This is the NFT shopping network, kind of.
If I want to buy something, I have to go to a different computer. So I can, like, there have been times on the air where Alex is asking me about stuff, and I'm just like, I cannot. So yes,
Just found the Sandbox stream. Yeah, I am using wallet guard. What are you talking about? Not using wallet guard? Oh no, I just hit everybody.
Alex, do you want to give an elevator pitch as to what the Sandbox is?
Yeah. So I just saw that question in the chat. Hey, Skyhand110, we haven't seen you in forever. I know you've always watched on YouTube, so wallet guard will be part of MetaMask soon. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have the standalone plugin, and then I always make sure to vote yes to say yes. The Sandbox is cool and chill. So the Sandbox is a UGC platform. That means user-generated content, so you can build your own games on it. Similar to like a lot of people make comparisons to Roblox. Oh, Lucas is hidden. Oh no, Lucas. There you go.
It's okay. I'm sure you're showing something very important.
It's just if I bring a browser window too close to the corner of my screen, it like minimizes everything else, and that's what happens sometimes. So you just see like everything disappear. That's what happens. Oh, you heard about us on YouTube? Yeah. So people can make artwork out of voxels. It's kind of like building with little Lego blocks. You can create equipment to place on your avatars. You can create assets to build a whole game with. There's an entire no-code game maker. We've got hundreds of different creators building super awesome games. Maybe even, I wouldn't say thousands yet. It may be over 1,000 different publishers. There's an entire map of all the games that people are building. So you can see there's quite a lot of little pinpoints here. These are games people have built, and we're going to be playing some of them today. We're going to be playing some of the spooky games because I like spooky games. And yeah, how many games are up right now? It says that there's 950 games. So a lot of those games are made by, I won't say a lot of those games are made by the same people, but there's a lot of people who have made more than one game. I'll put it that way. So we're very much in the hundreds of creators right now. But there's gosh, I forgot the total number of land. What is it? It's big.
It's 155. One second, I actually have it written down right
100
here.
Is it 166 or 155?
166,464 plots total.
Yeah. So each one of those could be a game, or some of those plots can be combined to make bigger games. And people are just doing all sorts of cool stuff. We're having a fun time. People can make a story-based game. That you can make a multiplayer game. You can make a social hub where you just hang out, kind of like Habbo Hotel. We actually are partnered with Habbo Hotel. We got a whole bunch of partner IPs. So we've got games for The Walking Dead. We've got games for Atari. We've got all sorts of stuff. Virtual concerts. Yeah. We have a good time. We've been doing this for a while now.
We do indeed. All
right. What did I bought 2 of these things. It was the chest and the arms. For some reason the legs are taking a long time to show up. Here we go. It's got a tail. Look at these calves. Calves for days.
Okay, is that calf or is that like a piston?
I
'Cause that
mean,
looks like it
it's
looks
where
a
a
little
calf would
robotic to
go.
me. It is where a calf would go. I'm not going to argue with you
I
on
think it's
that
supposed to
one.
just be the knee joint, but I don't care. It looks awesome, and the tail wags.
It does look quite awesome.
It's been a while since I've bought a set
Purchased
of equipment.
since I acquired.
Do not question robot anatomy. I mean, I guess not. Might be kind of rude.
You're like, what is that? Is that a calf or is that an eel? Like, that's actually my heart. Thanks a lot. Now you just broke it. Oh.
All right, we got the whole set here.
The whole kit and caboodle, if you will.
Using up all my gasless transactions here. Pretty swanky set for what? Just about just 100 sand. All right, here we go. We'll try equipping those later. Although a lot of these horror experiences are first person, so but we'd be able to at least see it in the inventory screen. All right, did we finish the news? Oh yeah,
we were talking about Panda Pong, and then we were going on to the next mention of the week.
Yeah, but we finished the mentions, but there's one more mention, so we didn't finish the mentions. We finished the 3 specific mentions, but there's one more. Panda wanted me to show the VoxEdit contest winners collection.
Oh yeah, I haven't actually checked this one out yet.
So we've actually had a VoxEdit contest winners collection for a really long time, but it hasn't been updated with all the new stuff yet.
Oh, I thought it was recently updated, is what you were saying.
It was as of this morning.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yes, I have not seen these yet.
Yeah.
So I got excited, and then I got unexcited, and now I'm excited again.
Yeah, it's not that it didn't exist before, but I mean, some of these go way back. The Radiant Cat, Toxic Fish, these are like OG VoxEdit contests from like 2+ years ago.
Oh wow.
We got the Space Invader, but yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff on here, including the set that I just bought. Got the Crimson Gold Dragon armor set. There's another cool armor
robot.
set.
I remember that.
Robot.
Yeah, that guy is super rad.
There was another cool armor set. Which one was it? Oh, it's this the gamer set. So it's like a headset, a shield, a sword. It has like a cheat code on it. Arms, legs, it's the whole thing. But the Necro Blade and the Necro Shield, though, these are super awesome, but I don't think they're in my budget.
Are they Ghost of Mars?
They are Ghost of Mars. Oh, I think they're already sold out. Oh, but if I had only known. They're so cool, though.
I love that Necro Shield. When I was a kid, I had like these action figures, and it was like a combination of G.I. Joe and Dungeons and Dragons. And
interesting.
They all had like holograms like plastered on them somewhere. And I had one guy, he was a necromancer, like a battle necromancer, and he had a shield that had a giant skull on it and looked like a coffin. And it reminds me of this a little bit. That takes me back.
These are super cool. And Ghost of Mars is here in the chat with us. You haven't put them up for sale yet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was like, I was getting nervous. Okay, yeah, okay. He's holding on to all of them. So, you know where to find me.
Ghost of Mars is incredibly talented. Anything he puts up is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
I love that shield. I love that shield. That's so cool.
They're beautiful. All right. So, that's all the mentions of the week. Let's play some games.
Oh, before we do that, can we mention the Clipper contest again real quick?
Have at it.
So long story short, if you're watching us on social media and you see something happen that you think, hey, that's worth clipping, do it. Because what we're going to be doing is the Sandbox team is going to be going through the clips, and they're going to be pulling clips out to actually use for social media. And if the Sandbox uses your clip, then you're going to get raffle tickets for some sort of amazing drawing coming up here. And I don't know exactly what the prizes are going to be, but I have heard like just the people talking about them. They're throwing things around like ideas, and the ideas are, even the bad ones, the bad prizes are still really good. So definitely worth doing, definitely worth checking out, definitely worth taking part in. Just if you see something happen, if it's funny, clip it. If it's educational, clip it. If you're just spamming us with clips, that's just going to get you pulled right out of the contest. But
Yeah, don't do that.
it's not necessary. If English isn't your first language, don't worry about it, because if you can't like label it what you feel is perfect, that's fine. Labeling it isn't necessary, but it will help the team kind of zone in on what they're looking for. So if you can put a description to it, by all means go for it. But if not, then that won't disqualify you. Don't worry.
Question in the chat from G is us: is Voxel Blaze still TSB staff or active? So I don't think they're TSB staff anymore. They used to be I think it was community manager for Australia. I think was, or at least involved in community support for Australia. I think was what their role was. I don't think that they've been doing that anymore for a while. Last I knew, recently in the past couple of months, they were working on a project for a partner of theirs. And I don't know if they're done with that, if they're still doing other things. So I'm not entirely sure what they're up to. I think they're still kind of around. I think they're on Twitter, so I don't know. You could message them, find out what they're up to. All right, let's check out Alice's room. Let's get spooky.
Let's get spooky. If I scream into the microphone, I'm going to preface everything by saying, sorry, not sorry. Get over it. We said it was a spooky stream. It happened.
Let me, I'm playing in 4K, which is unnecessary. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Apparently my eyes are just tired.
I mean, you did get a whole 17 minutes of sleep last night, so
well, like 4 hours.
15 minutes,
good.
maybe.
Pretty good. I would have been able to tell as soon as I got to this screen if I was in 1080 or not.
Why is that? Oh, this screen.
Because
Gotcha.
I can actually, the other screen was really dark, so it just there wasn't a lot of detail to look at. But I can tell now that I'm at half resolution. But we only stream in 1080 because most streaming platforms don't support 4K live streams anyway. So there's no point in me playing it at higher resolution. It just doesn't make a difference. But let's see if I can be a dragon. Oh, look at that! That looks cool even without the rest of it.
I mean, that kind of looks cool without the rest of it.
That's what I meant. Isn't that what I said? What did I say?
You said even without the rest of it. I basically just putting an emphasis on what you're saying.
So my character's got some like a puffy jacket and a ponytail and a collar and stuff that kind of pokes out a little bit, but even with that,
he's just adding a little personal flair to his dragon costume.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to cosplay as something and not spruce it up with a little personal flair.
All right.
That's so cool. And you're right, Alex. The calves do look really good.
That's even as I've like gotten out of shape, as it's been like 15 years since I practiced karate actively. That's still the part of my leg where like, bend down to pick something up and kind of like squat a little bit, and then I'm like, ooh, my legs are looking good. The SpongeBob meme where he like points at like his knee and kind of twists his leg a little bit. That's me all the time.
Hey, you know what, dude? If you got it, flaunt it.
Ooh. Okay. So we're getting a little frame hitching. It's probably an optimization issue with this game. Whoa. Okay. Is only one path safe? I feel like that's red and these are red. So let's go this way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go that way.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I
They're
walked
like,
off the
hey,
edge.
you see this road? Yeah, it's gone. Oh no.
I slipped.
Oh,
Oh,
did
that
you?
one's fallen too. Wait. Did I? Was that me just being distracted?
I think it was just you distracted. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we picked the right path at first.
Mm-hmm. See, me personally, I would just assume I keep falling off because, you know, this is basically parkour for me. Like, hey, walk along this path. And I'm like, nope.
Funny
Sorry,
enough,
I'm
I'm
already
better.
dead.
I'm better at jumping with gaps between things than I am at following a line.
Mm.
I'm getting a lot of frame hitching. We might not be able to play this one for too long.
Okay.
So one of the important things, one of the really beneficial things in the 0.10 update to the Game Maker is that it gives a whole bunch of feedback on how many assets you're using for certain things, and it makes the accessibility metrics, or not accessibility, the performance metrics a little easier to read than they were before. So you can really focus on trying to make your game as optimized as possible. Woo! Ooh. Oh, what's going on? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I don't understand how I got here. I think I fell through the floor. Hello, giant teddy bear, and a mushroom chest. Oh, was that there before? Where is my lovely teddy bear? Right here. Right here. No? Well, red was a good color before, so let's stick with red. It's okay. Well, obviously red is not a good color because that just sent us back to the start. So these it does feel like these plates are like a little curved on top.
I was gonna say, is there something weird about the way they're stepping together, or that you're stepping on them, or something's happening when you're stepping on them? I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say, but I think you're picking up what I'm throwing down.
Yeah, it's just, oh, yeah, sometimes if I get kind of on the edge between them, it's like I slide a little bit. And I'm not sure if it's modeled that way or if it's just the position of them relative to each other. If you're not like dead center and you kind of go in this little gap on the edge, you kind of end up slipping between them. Ooh, 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 frame itching. Oh no! Okay. Let's go. Nope. Okay. I am not doing great at this. We're gonna give it one more try. And then we'll try something different. Because there's a bunch of spooky games that I haven't played yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did say I'm better at jumping. Nah, that's not gonna help. It just takes like a fraction of a second of frame hitching for me to. Okay. You know, I just noticed all those objects at the bottom. That's actually probably why we're having an issue. Those are all physics
because they didn't
items.
disappear?
Yeah, they're all physics items that fell to the floor. So
every time you've done this, have you always followed the same path?
Well, the other paths are destroyed.
Try running along them anyway. Maybe it's like one of those Indiana Jones situations, which, you know, it's just a leap of faith.
You know, I was just looking up yesterday Oh. Wait. No way.
What?
Oh, no. I was like floating in the air, and then when I tried moving, I fell.
No.
It
You
would
thought I
be
was
as
right
if,
for a second, didn't you?
yeah, it's like as if Indiana Jones like did the jump, stopped, looked around, and was like, "Oh, it worked," and then fell off.
The magic
you
was like,
know,
nay, nay, you did.
all of those. What? You just sent me the Necrogear assets. I was gonna buy them. You're
Oh,
too
Ghost. You
nice.
didn't have to do that. Thanks, man.
You're too
Really appreciate
nice.
that.
Oh, unless that's part of the pass. Is that part of the pass?
Oh, it might be. Are there still passes for sale?
I think there are. I think Necro said that, or not Necro.
Ghost of
Ghost of
Mars?
Mars said that if you buy the pass later, then the price is adjusted down based on like how many things are left.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
So
I would do the opposite. I would, the less there was, I'd make it higher because that makes perfect business sense, right? That's the sound decision.
I'm just in a black room now.
Oh, they are not part of the pass. The passes are only for prop characters, etc. So he's just an amazing little angel. Thank you, friend. We really appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. That was very kind.
For some reason, I hadn't
Passes are still for
transitioned
sale,
out
yes.
back. Okay. They are still for sale. Let's let's get a link for that because Ghost of Mars is doing cool stuff. Let's see. Marketplace.
I'm so glad I bought those passes. Or a pass.
Ghost of Mars. Pass. There we go. So Ghost of Mars has been sending some super awesome stuff.
I also really like the pass. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, have they all been bought? Oh wait, I can view the. It's because I already bought one. It's saying that I can list it, but there's 5 available. And well, let's just check out what Ghost of Mars has here.
Yuki on Art says all great stuff, and I could not agree more.
Where'd the assets go? It used to show assets. I guess I can just pull them up on OpenSea. I don't know why. I've been noticing that with
profile. He says.
I've been noticing that with other profiles too. That it doesn't always show people's stuff anymore. There we go. So yeah, I got this Cursed Gothic Throne, Cyberpunk Kiosk, the Voxel Artist Desk. Are all of these part of the pass? I don't think all of them are they? But I love the throne. The throne also has that same cool glowing skull thing as the
That's why
shield.
I thought it was a Ghost of Mars asset, is because that it reminded me of the throne.
Yeah.
Because the throne also reminds me of those action figures from when I was a kid.
Yeah. So what you can always do is on somebody's profile, you click this 3-dot menu here, and you can grab their wallet address, and then you can put that on OpenSea, and it'll show you all the stuff that they've minted, and then you can click the 3-dot menu on OpenSea and go to view website, and it will pull up the Sandbox page for that thing.
Yeah.
So that's one way of going about it. But really, it should be showing an asset thing here, and I'm not sure what's up with that. So I'm gonna have to ask around, figure out what's going on, because I know on mine it shows it, and I'm wondering if there's like a certain like, because I have an elevated account, I wonder if it's giving me like a special listing to show. Like I have, I mean, I have 2 collections, but that's not, that not every user is going to have that, but anybody who's minted should have the assets part. Or even not even just minted stuff, but stuff that you own. Like there should be a wallet thing that lists all the Sandbox NFTs you have. So I'm not sure why it's not doing that. So we're gonna have to figure that out. All right. Let's go to another game.
The mall. No.
Oh my god, shoes.
Is
Is that what you were waiting for?
no, I don't know.
Is that a line in that? I don't remember.
A line from what?
Shoes.
Let's go to the mall. It's How I Met Your Mother. It's the song that Robin Sparkles sings. And so whenever anybody says let's go, I always like default to the mall because I've watched that show way too many times.
I'm pretty sure it's also in the Shoes song.
Shoes song?
Yeah, from like 20 years ago. Like when YouTube was brand new. Shoes. Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm interested. This game looks cool.
Yeah, look at this guy up here. What's up with him?
Gem butterflies, dough.
Yeah. Display help by holding 1.
What is the opposite of displaying help? Like hiding?
Oh, this is a 2-player game.
Obfuscation?
Sorry, what?
I was just wondering what the opposite of displaying help was. So I said hiding obfuscation. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Don't listen to me.
I don't know. It's I'm not seeing anything happen when I hold 1, but maybe we're not in a place that needs help. You gotta stay in the light and find a way out. But it does say 2-player minimum. Anybody want to join me here? Ooh. Anybody in the chat? Jumping in? Or am I gonna be all alone? What does this say? Whoa. What does this mean?
Ledox is on his way.
All right.
If you want to drop a link for the experience in the chat, I'm sure that would help people.
It's actually featured right now. So if you
okay,
open
cool.
up the launcher, it's
Ooh,
just a
and
couple to
Virus
the
and
right
Art
here.
just let me know that Looptown is working now.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's give this one a shot, and then we'll try out Looptown. Do we have
I'm not gonna lie,
giveaway
I'm
for it?
really enjoying these butterflies. I was just pulling that up. Give me one moment.
I'm just gonna dance it out for a minute.
That's. You know what you should do? You should show people the sticker wheel.
Oh, yeah.
I
got a new sticker wheel here.
It's really cool. It's an easy way to express yourself in the sandbox, and I think it's really neat, and it's new, and the team put a lot of work into it, and I want to put a little spotlight on it.
Yeah. Got some cool reactions here.
Do the LOL one.
GG.
And today's giveaway form is for a orange hat, correct?
Yes.
Cool. One more moment.
Yumali Talks, where are you?
There is a bug flying around inside of one of my streaming lights, and I think that is hysterical and wildly distracting.
What did I? Oh, it just opened. I was like, where's that laugh coming from? Oh, we're dying. Oh, we gotta get in the light.
There was any laugh.
Run,
Alex.
run.
Oh, you've been dead the whole time.
Jackie Chan, you gotta run. Run to the light. Run to the light. We can take a lantern. Ooh, we make our own light. Guys, what are you? The room's on fire! Get out of there! Why'd you change the difficulty? Grab a light. Yeah, okay. We keep each other safe. Small torch crate. Can we, like, place more light? What is, Ah! Oh, no! We died too fast.
It
Okay,
happens.
let's grab these lanterns then. Okay, let's jump up here. Okay, the lanterns will keep us safe. Oh, is that what the torch is for? Oh, do we turn on the checkpoints? Wait. Let's go back. We gotta light that at the fire. We gotta turn on the checkpoints. All right. So keep me covered with the light. No. Eh. Okay. I'm gonna grab this torch. I'm gonna try to grab it. Okay. And then we set it on fire. And now we
Set it on fire.
set these on fire. Wait. Why are all the fireplaces already lit up now? Okay. All right. Torch burned out. What's in here? Oh wait.
Okay.
That's just a
Giveaway
shortcut.
form has been dropped in the chat. Go get it.
Ooh, I fell.
Per
And I'm
usual.
in the dark. No.
Even if you've already won an orange hat, you can still fill it out. You're not going to win, but we add an extra question in there that's have you already won one or not? And that way, if people accidentally fill it out, then they don't have to feel bad about ruining things.
Wait, does the lantern also light the fire? Because then, like, why do I even need? Why am I grabbing torches?
Have you ever gone camping, Alex?
I-
Lantern fire and fire are two very different things.
But the fireplaces are turning on even without the torch. So I don't fully get what's going on. Oh no.
Nobody does. It's provocative.
Is the camel killing us?
I believe that it is. That is Joe Camel, and yeah, he's been doing it since day one, Alex.
Did I ever tell you how I thought I grew up seeing Joe Camel commercials, even though, well, I mean, I kind of did.
Go on.
So
The answer is no.
So Joe Camel was banned from television, I think in the 80s,
Okay.
like before I was born. They were like, "Oh, hey, we shouldn't be advertising cigarettes with a cool looking cartoon character because it makes the kids want to smoke, and that's bad for them."
1997. Joe Camel was not banned from TV, but the Joe Camel advertising campaign was subject of a Federal Trade Commission complaint in 1997, which alleged that the campaign was targeting children and adolescents under the age of 18.
So I did grow up seeing those ads.
So ultimately dismissed the complaint in 1999, finding that there was not sufficient evidence to support the allegations. So yeah, it was never actually made illegal.
I'm so confused right now. I feel like I'm having a
Mandela effect moment.
yeah, because I thought they were banned before I was born.
I think that they were. I don't know about. Like, I remember seeing Joe Camel ads in comic books or magazines, I should say.
I don't know why I thought they were banned before I was born. I'm very
comic books.
confused now.
Yeah. So much to look into after the show.
All right, the lantern does light fires also, so I don't see a point to having the torches then. Except that they burn out.
Wait, so
Okay, we got to build a bridge, so...
are the fires... Oh, wait, so the torches and the lanterns are both mobile. You can move them around. Do the torches run out as well?
The torches run out.
Do the torches last longer than the lantern?
The lantern lasts forever. Apparently.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go. Maybe they're just so that you can have like a temporary spot of light.
I'm just covering not Jackie Chan. Because
Good call.
Wait, why did my lantern go out? Okay, there it goes. Oh no! I was my lantern wasn't showing any light, so I was worried.
Oh, say torches are just temporary while you get a lantern. Also, if you play with more players, not everyone will have a lantern.
Oh, okay.
That
So
makes sense. Makes sense, yeah.
there's just the two of us, so I mean there is a third person, but I don't know where they are.
They're off doing their own thing. They're actually a book club right now. Yeah. They're talking about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Good read.
I guess do we need another bridge platform? Or did they not spawn in at the right angle? It seems like they are supposed to be angled. Oh, you can just place them. Oh no! Oh no! I tried to save you. Well, you can grab your lantern now. So it makes more sense if you have more players that some of them would have torches. But since the torches and the lanterns are like right next to each other at the start, I wasn't understanding the point of torches because they just seemed inferior to lanterns in every way. That platform is not quite high
inferior to lanterns in every way. I feel like you're really ragging on them right now. I mean, they get it, Alex. They're temporary. I mean, you gotta throw it in their face so much.
Is this a Rabbids experience? Like, is this official?
I don't know if it's... Wait. Say that one more time.
Is this a Rabbids experience, like an official one? Because...
I don't know that. I didn't think it was, but now that you ask...
I don't think it is either. There's just a whole bunch of Rabbids, so... It's by the Sandbox. So I don't think it's like specifically Rabbids, but this is an official experience.
Nice.
Is it gonna open? Oh wait, there's nope. Ooh, there's a light beam going on down there. Okay, there's... Wait, oh, do we have to press these buttons at the same time? Not Jackie Chan. See, there's a button here. There's a button here. So you press that one, and I'll press this one. Hey, we did it! No! He died. Did you spawn way back there? You have 2 Ubisoft champions and no bandwidth for them. What does that mean? I need more details, G.
I don't know what a Ubisoft champion is. Please elaborate. So why don't you walk us...
Sorry?
Why don't you walk us through like the basics for this game? So it's... You have to be encompassed by light or you get damaged?
Yep, you die very quickly if you are in shadow. You're constantly taking damage, but light heals you, so it balances out.
Okay.
I think there's a better way to do that, but I'm not
Better
sure
way to
if
do
it would
what?
work or not. Well,
Instead of gotcha.
instead of passively getting damage all the time, you could you can sense when something leaves a sensor volume. So you could sense when you're outside the range of the light, and then turn on the damage, so it's not just constantly ticking. But that might not be. Oh no, that camel killed us.
I'm telling you, man, Joe is really vindictive. You go anywhere near him, and you just.
I want my lantern. No.
I thought you said "Oh my Lanta" for a second, and I got really happy.
Oh, I can grab one from here. Okay. All right. Where did not Jackie Chan go? So yeah, you need to stay in the light. And because there are other things that you need to pick up, like these bridge pieces, in order to build structures to get out, you can't like hold those at the same time. Ooh. Oh no! Ah.
I feel like you and Jar Jar really just need to like hold hands and.
Well, I didn't know
your way through this.
I didn't know that he was gonna pick it up, so I put down my lantern right after he put down his. What is this? Got another button puzzle, maybe?
Love a good puzzle. I love escape rooms. I know I've said it a bunch of times before on the show, but I'm gonna keep saying it until it starts to not be true.
What is this? Oh. Aha. And now I have to click the button for him, or is it just open now?
I think it's open.
Oh. Oh. It's time.
Come on, meow. Oh. He missed it. Now he is dead forever.
There's a button on my side. So Jackie Chan, you got to get close to the door, and then I'll open the door for you.
Oh,
you know.
So Jesus dropped an answer to your question. He said, in regards to the what is a Ubisoft champion? Ubisoft has a Web3 game, Champions Tactics, and landowners had a raffle that he missed to win the champions. Guessing the champions will have, and this is Jesus just, throwing a guess out into the universe. He's guessing the champions will have Sandbox extra benefit during activation. GRFX are pixel, so can imagine avatars coming soon. And when I say they had a raffle for landowners, it's TSB specific landowners in the landowners Discord channel. I'm really enjoying the design of this level, the level that you're running through here.
It's very like Indiana Jones-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta build.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford is just wonderful. He recently did a show called Shrinking. Have you heard of it?
I have heard of it. I have not had a chance to watch it yet.
It is really, really good and incredibly fun. If you're looking for something to watch and you have Apple TV, I would check that out. It's forgetting Sarah Marshall. Who was the big guy in that?
The one from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marshall. Jason Segel. Jason Segel's the main character in Shrinking, and Harrison Ford is his mentor, and they're both psychiatrists. And It's just their journey through the world after going through
Ooh,
massive trauma, and
we got a whole alphabet
oh,
here.
that's cool.
And a whole bunch of stuff to read. Ah! There's too much cool stuff in here.
I like it.
I'm wondering if there's like Easter eggs if we like read the
You want the code?
hieroglyphs.
Yeah, long story short, Shrinking, Apple TV, Jason Segel, Harrison Ford, tons of fun.
So it's funny that we're saying all this today because just yesterday, I don't even remember what brought it up. I was looking at that The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones.
Okay.
I've never actually watched that.
Oh,
And I mean, I kind of always assume that like the spin-off TV shows from something in the 80s or from a movie in the 80s or the 90s are going to be terrible, but
yeah.
apparently it's supposed to be really good. Each episode had a budget of like 1.7 million dollars, which is a lot for a TV show in the late 80s, early 90s.
I remember watching that and enjoying it, but being wildly confused by it. Just because, you know, no streaming means no continuity, so you're jumping into the middle of a story arc,
Right.
and I didn't get to watch it like regularly. Like I had to wait till years later.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch it when it first came out.
So I was looking it up and I like, oh great, we have Disney Plus, so I can watch this with Felicity, who's getting really into Indiana Jones because we just finished watching all 5 movies. And apparently, in May of 2024, they took it off Disney Plus with no reason given. Like literally, like days before I looked it up, they're like, no.
Nay.
Jackie Chan, did you get out? Where are you?
He graduated. He's actually eating burgers on the lawn with Joe.
Display help.
He went through the glowing door and chilling with rabbits now. Got teleported.
That's cool. No hint available. So, but it does actually change it. So when you hold one, you went through the glowing door. The children got teleported. Wait, it's not. I didn't see it glowing unless I was just distracted. And now I'm trapped.
It's like you got to do this stuff if you want a hint, and then you like ask for a hint. It's like, interact. Nah, fam, you ain't getting no hint.
Ah, okay. I had to run up against it, and I was able to interact. Victory! Woo!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's cool. Wasn't really creepy. Solomon's Mines.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
I've not seen Solomon's Mines.
Is that
from
a Indiana Jones thing?
It's an adventure of Alan. So I saw the newer Alan Quartermain movies. But I've never seen the original Solomon's Mines. There were some movies that came out. Kind of contemporary to Indiana Jones that I saw. Where are the movies?
I got nothing.
Raiders is a scene-for-scene copy of Solomon's Mines, probably. Oh, there's an even older Solomon's Mines from 1937. Let's see. So I saw Alan Quartermain in the Lost City of Gold from 1986. and there's one the year before, King Solomon's Mines from 1985, but they were like not as good as Indiana Jones.
You can be frame for frame and still be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. The one from 1985 for King Solomon's Mines holds a Rotten Tomato score of 8%. That's pretty bad.
8%.
But I mean, I enjoyed it when I was like 10.
8. That's impressive.
That's,
like you gotta work for it to be like that.
That's an impressively low score.
Yeah. I feel like you have to actively try to make it that low. They're like, okay, in the future, there's going to be this thing called Rotten Tomatoes. We want the smallest number possible for our rating. And everybody's like, oh my God, is this like golf? Like, is this like the lower the score, the better? And they were just like, yeah,
Something
that's exactly
like
what it is. Yeah. So let's get it below par. That's for sure.
How are we doing with that giveaway?
I'm wrapping it up right now.
So regarding the catalysts being sent out, I've heard that hasn't happened yet. I was only I myself sent the uncommon catalysts, the common ones and the rare ones and the Rabbids avatar. I'm not in charge of sending those, but the information's been passed along, so I'm not sure how soon those are going to get out to people, but the information has been passed, so hopefully they'll be going out soon. We got a winner.
We got a winner.
Who's it?
Congratulations goes out to Madden on Twitch TV. You have won Wizzy's singed orange hat. It was hanging out in the null for a little while, so it might need a quick refreshening. But you know what? This is the metaverse. You can do whatever you want. Making sure it's nice and fancy and pop it on your head. Run out onto the town and enjoy it, my friend. Wear it with pride. It's all yours.
Same thing with the rabbit avatar. Yep, I'm not. Oh, wait. There's a scoreboard. Are we the only people who have beaten this? I feel like I could definitely do a better score than this.
Now he knows there's a scoreboard. He's like, well, I mean, I guess I could play it 9 or 10 more times.
Why am I in first place? Jar Jar. I mean, I joined first, but Jar Jar went through before I did. Oh wait. Oh, that wasn't. that was just our local game.
Got it.
Definitely was not in the top total. Other people have beaten it first. Although.
Got it.
How come I'm below me doing? Did I have more deaths? I might have had more deaths. I wish it would show my score in comparison at this point.
Lanterns used, total death. Oh, I like this.
All right. Back to hub, I guess.
Humilidoc says, I got my orange hat and gave it one shake and popped it open like a paper bag and plopped it on my head. There was still a bug in it, but we're friends now. Jackie Chan, you're the best.
Wait, did it take us to Parasomnia anywhere?
Yes.
It did. Okay, cool. So even though it didn't come up with the travel thing, because I hit play on here, and then I hit go back to hub in there, it actually loaded me into Parasomnia. So it's like it queued it up for next, even though I was on a screen where I couldn't immediately teleport from. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Welcome note. Thank you for using Dream Dive version 03.22. The the world's foremost emotional reconciliation software. As a reminder, you are currently dreaming. Is this what's the name of that movie? Vanilla Sky or something like that? Tom Cruise.
I never saw Vanilla Sky. I did see Total Recall. That kind of sounds like this.
Well, and it's like he's in a horrific accident and like gets put to sleep, and until
like they murder him.
No. Like he goes into hibernation, and there's like a dream simulation system that'll like keep him kind of in a suspended state until they can
Revive.
like have the medical technology to fix him. And there are technical issues.
Sounds about right. That sounds like a wonderful movie. One of my favorite book series is a book called The Bobbyverse, and it's basically, it starts the exact same way. Like he gets put to sleep because he basically gets in a car accident and dies. So they take his head and they save his head until they can, like, you know, regrow his body or fix whatever's wrong with him. And then there are technical issues, and he basically gets turned into an artificial intelligence and comes out of the system. And it is such a rad series.
Yeah. Vanilla Sky, it's almost sort of like being in the Matrix kind of, but it's like your personal dream Matrix. But he like keeps on spinning out into like nightmares. And like reliving bad memories. So it's like it's pretty intense.
Guess I'm glad I don't ever have any.
I love Minority Report. I think it might be my favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever watched the movie Hot Rod?
I do like Hot Rod also.
Okay, cool.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Yeah. No, I do love Hot Rod. No, Minority Report is such a good movie. It is it's just got the right amount of like tension and drama without it being a horror movie. It's got some cool gross out moments. And the future tech is so good. Just like believable and cool. And yeah, it's you know, kind of like a cyberpunk noir mystery with like mass conspiracy and you know, having to like run and hide from the man, kind of. It's got all the vibes I like. And Tom Cruise is intensely strange person, but I do like all the movies he's in. Like my wife can't stand Tom Cruise. She's like,
I'm right there with her. I can't stand him. I'm just not a huge fan of him.
It's like, it's not so much that, it's not really anything about him. It's just the movies that he's in I really like. Whether he was in them or if it was somebody else, I don't really care. But I do like the movies that he's in, and yeah, Minority Report. Just I really liked Minority Report. I'm sad that it was at a stage of film production where things had moved to like all digital, and I think there is a 4K release of it, but it's probably not as good as like a non-digital visual effects re-release of an older movie when they like scan the film and do a 4K like scan of it. A lot of those early 2000s to late 2000s movies are kind of in like a weird quasi state where like the original digital recordings of them are not, you can't really upscale them. You're making up data to make a higher resolution image. So like I have it on DVD, and I don't know if it's like worth it getting a Blu-ray or a 4K. Like it may not look any better. But it is such a good movie. Um, Oblivion is cool too. Yeah,
I did enjoy Oblivion.
I just watched Top Gun Maverick the other night, and it was pretty.
Ooh, Edge of Tomorrow was also really good. I loved the mech suits that they wore in that movie when they were fighting, like
Oh wait,
the little robotic exoskeletons.
when you said Oblivion, I was thinking Edge of Tomorrow, and now I don't remember what Oblivion is. Anyway, we're playing a game here where we're in a dream simulator. It says the rooms that follow will teach you the basics of navigating your dream space safely. Please proceed to the next room and speak with me. I look forward to working with you. Dee Dee. Who's Dee Dee? Designated dreamer?
Maybe that's just like his
Dream
cutesy
device?
little nickname for you.
Can we
He's
read
like,
this
"What's up,
thing again?
Dee Dee?" You're
This-
like, "Oh, okay."
This logo looks like it could be a Dee Dee, like, emblem.
Okay, I can see it.
Oh, okay. We're in a castle thing.
Is that bed? Is that bed lined with macaroni and cheese? That's what it looked like. And now I'm hungry.
I think it's supposed to be
I'm always
hay.
hungry. Oh, yeah. I think I was just hungry to begin with because that looks like mac and cheese or hash browns.
Hey, we got a
I love mac and cheese
hammer.
or hash browns.
With a few hits from your strange hammer, the gate breaks into bits. Tools such as a strange hammer often have multiple uses. You reconstructed the ladder with a steady hand. Okay.
The bug got out of the lights and now it's flying around my head.
This broken sword or a knife? A
Not
dagger?
Jackie Chan is asking
Lovely.
how I felt about Speed
Oh yeah,
Racer.
did you watch it?
I watched almost all of it. I got like 3/4 of the way through it, but it wasn't that I didn't enjoy it. I really, really enjoyed it. I just fell asleep and I haven't had time to watch the rest of it yet.
Oh, the last quarter will wake you up.
Yeah, I was literally, it was one of those things where I was like struggling to stay awake because I was enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you get so tired that you start like tears just start streaming out of your eyes because your body is like, it's time to go to bed, dum dum. And you're like, nobody tells me what to do. And eventually your body wins because, you know, it's your body. But yeah, I was like sitting there and my wife came out and she was like, Jesus, Luke, just, I think it's time to go to bed. I was like, I just want to finish this movie.
You're
She's
sitting there looking like the crypt keeper, just going
falling over and stuff. But that all being said, I was wildly surprised by what I saw. I was expecting a live action movie. I was not expecting a cartoon turned into a live action movie.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
that's what they did.
they went all out.
They went all out. Like the scenes of the cars like jumping around the track with their little like spring ejector blades from the ground, from like the base of the car to the ground, like that was wild. And I really, really enjoyed it because, you know, like I said, I was not expecting what I walked into it. And I was just sitting there and I was like, what am I watching right now? Like, and I, at first glance, I was like, this is not going to be good. And then it got like a few minutes into it and the first race kicks off and I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun.
Yeah, it's in the
So,
same family
like-
as like Scott Pilgrim, another
I'd
really
take
good
it way
movie.
farther than that because Scott Pilgrim was a comic book made into a movie, but it
Yeah.
was like there was just comic book like moments to it. This is
Right.
like they took a cartoon,
Yeah.
and they just somehow made that cartoon live action. Like, but they were like, you know what? Let's keep 70% of the cartoon stuff in there. It was wild. It was such
Yeah.
a unique take on a movie. Like, I was really, really impressed with how they did it all, and I'm really excited to finish it.
Cool.
So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was very fun.
Am I gonna have to keep on picking these tools up as I go along?
I mean, you should probably put them back where you got them. You slob.
No, I want to take them with me. The words in this
Ooh,
book
you
are
get
way
a
too small to
tool belt.
read. Oh, you know what? That would be a good use for your hotkeys, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to
Ah,
respawn tools to your position. So if you have like a tag on the player, you know, like player or avatar, whatever you want the tag to be, you can have a kill message on each tool and use the rule system to send the kill message to that tool. So you press 1 and it kills your hammer, and it's set to respawn to the tag of the player. So you can just, press all your buttons, all your tools teleport to you.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
You still have to pick them up. Although there is forced equip thing. If you use the pickable component, I think it's pickable. I'm trying to remember exactly. Dan Coy explained it on Twitter. So if you use this like a speaker component on the item, it can sense that the player is nearby and kind of like force it into your hand, which is what the tanks did basically in that tiny tank thing.
Tiny tank. I feel like that's got like the makings of an amazing like theme song just built right into the name.
Tiny tank mayhem, tiny tank mayhem.
Yeah, there's so many different ways you could spin it, and they're all fun.
All right, so we need something made out of glass to read this book. Oh, there's a button here. Can we climb? Nope, we can't climb. That's clearly a magnifying glass, but how do we get there? What's this thing? You peer into the slot, see mechanical parts, seems to be some kind of switch. Maybe we can stick our broken blade in here. Nope, not that. Where'd the broken blade go? This one. You stick your blade in the slot and you hear a click. Stone platforms suddenly appear across the room. Nice.
Well done.
I wish my dreams were this organized.
Oh man, mine are so much fun, but they are chaos.
The mysterious lens allows you to read the manual. It describes the large glowing door in excruciating detail. You know how to open the door now. Oh yeah, I already read that. With a hammer. I thought it said I know how to open it now. Did I just interact with it? I just interact with it. I didn't see the interact thing. Who are you? What is this? Dee Dee. Oh. Hi, I'm Dream Dive B0322. However, you can call me Dee Dee. What the heck is Dream Drive? Dream Drive. Speed Racer might be the most unapologetic movie I know. And yeah, I think that would be a good way to put it.
What is when you say most unapologetic movie? What does that mean to you? Because I'm not understanding what that means.
It did not sacrifice any, like the way you described it as being a cartoon.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It did not. It didn't go, that's too unrealistic, or that won't vibe with adults, or the critics won't like that. It just went all out for that.
Gotcha. Yes. And one of the things that I'm so far I am absolutely loving about it is the monkey and the little brother.
Yeah. I like that when he's in the trunk of the car, they don't like let him out. They just close the trunk.
They just close it back up.
Like, don't ride in the front with us.
No. He would have ruined their date.
Yeah, I know. It's such a big brother move, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, you'd think maybe he'd crack like one of the seats so you get a little air back there. Nope. It's just like, get back in that trunk, you shrub. And he just closes it on him.
So the sandbox being offline for you, I don't know. Maybe the site went down?
It's still online for me.
Still up for me, so maybe it's like a local ISP issue or something. I'm not sure. There is a way to check the status. Obviously, so if the website's not working for you at all, this might not help. But there is a link. Service status. So if you go to status.sandbox.game, says all things are operational, so it might be a local issue with your ISP. I don't
I
know.
didn't know about this, about the status site.
Yeah.
That is quite
When you
helpful.
use mobile, it seems to be okay. So, I would try clearing the cookies on your browser, because if, say, there was like a bug, like if you tried like uploading an asset from VoxEdit to the website, and I don't know, your computer freaked out and VoxEdit like tried uploading it like 100 times real fast or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but it could be that your computer had caused too many requests to happen. And then Cloudflare goes, "Whoa, your IP address is coming in hot."
Busy.
Yeah, like what you doing there? So it might put like a 15 or 30-minute temporary block for your IP to just be like, "Hey, chill out, dude," and then it goes away after a few minutes. And you know, if your activity resumes like normal, then you should be fine. So if it's working from your phone and not your computer, it might be that your specific device was having like too many requests to our dashboard and is just under like a temporary ban. But usually you get like there's like a screen for that. It's not just like not just a not loading at all. There's usually like hey, you've been rate limited kind of error screen for that. So I'm not sure. But what you could try doing is clear your browser cache. Clear your cookies, clear your browser cache. You'll have to relog back into the sandbox, but that might be what actually like lets you back in. But if it's still having issues in an hour or two, then I would make like a Discord ticket, and they might ask you to like hit F12 on your browser to bring up the developer log to see if there's like errors that are showing up, things like that. All right.
I would just give it a little bit of time, though.
Yeah, usually those things clear up
clears
on their own.
Yeah.
Didi says, a program that many humans use to self-reflect and heal. The program, that is to say I, help people work through their inner mind in a structured and safe manner. You're down here because you've deemed it worth your time, I suppose. So this is a dream? Correct. Specifically, you're in the conscious layer of your mind. It's the most shallow layer, where things are clearest and tend to make the most logical sense. It's fairly safe, but you should still be careful. I don't think they mean shallow as in, like, you're so shallow. Call back to Boy Meets World.
Oh,
shallow.
Absolutely adore that show. I had such a crush on Topanga growing up. I mean, like everybody did.
Yeah. No, probably still have a crush on Topanga. Yeah.
So, I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
That makes it sound like duplicitous. I told you that I used to work private security. Well, yeah. one day, the client was Danielle Fishel, and I told myself as a kid if I ever met her in person that I would ask her to marry me, and so. The day was coming to a close and everything was done. And I was just like, I'm just going to shoot my shot here. But how do you feel about driving to Vegas and getting married real quick? And her mom was with her, and her mom was just like, he's much nicer boy than that other man you're seeing. And I was like, I got a vote from the mom. I'm in. And obviously, she said no, and that's sad. But it's okay because it led to me eventually meeting my wife and my soulmate. So it ended up working out in the end. But I still shot my shot, and I'm proud of myself for doing that.
Network error, the service is not available. Yeah, I'm not sure that depending on like where you are, sometimes certain things don't connect anymore. So this was actually I got I mean, I didn't really get into a heated argument. I made a comment on a YouTube video, and then other people got into a heated argument about what I said. It was about a country. I don't remember what country, but there was a woman who was, I think, stripping copper to like sell, and she was just like trying to find like copper wires and stuff to
Okay.
get money from it, and she ended up taking out the backbone of an entire country, like their internet. Like the
Oh.
internet for the entire country went down. Everyone went, "What's going on?" And like the internet company, you know, people, whatever. I don't know if it was like on a government level or like a private sector thing. They went out and and they found her, and she had stripped the copper, and she's like, "I didn't know what this was." And they're like, "Yeah, that's the internet for everybody."
The
And
entire country had it was all through one line.
it's a small country. I don't remember what country it is, or was. But it was I think it was a former Soviet bloc country, a very small one, and yeah, and this was a while ago too. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the past 10 years. But that was my comment, was that the internet was developed off of ARPANET, which in the US was designed in case there was a nuclear war, that the major cities, as they would be destroyed, there was a web, a network of them all connecting to each other in different ways, so information, if it couldn't get through Chicago, it could get through another city. So, you know, San Francisco needs to talk to New York. It doesn't have to go through one city in the middle. There's multiple paths for that information to go. And that's the importance of it being a network. And that was my comment, was like the whole point of ARPANET was that you didn't have one point of failure for your entire network of information. And then people got really mad. They're like, "Oh, you're such an American, and you're always thinking this didn't even happen in the US." And I'm like, yeah, that was very clear that it didn't happen in the US, because if you cut off one internet wire, you don't cut off the internet for the entire country. So yeah, people were missing the point of that. But like I said, it was a small country, so it didn't need as much, I guess. But I mean, obviously they did need it, because they wouldn't have lost their internet then. So all that said, if you're in the UK, then yeah, you definitely shouldn't have one point of failure. I don't think there would be a reason why the Sandbox would block the UK, especially since I think we have an office in London. It was the country of Georgia. Armenia lost their internet. Oh, the line was cut in Georgia and Armenia lost their internet? I think that's right. Something like that. How do you always forget Wayward Escapade every Wednesday? What did you miss? You missed us playing 2 other games, and a giveaway, and the news, and yeah, we've been going for like 2 hours. You missed a lot.
Yeah, let's just start from the beginning.
Oh, it was a Georgian woman in Armenia. Does that mean it's an act of war?
I'm wondering if Georgia is the name of a country.
Georgia is the name of a country.
Okay.
It's a country on the Black Sea.
Well then, mystery solved.
Yeah. I know this because my grandmother years ago was on a cruise around the Black Sea, and she was supposed to have a stop in Georgia, but that just happened to be when Russia invaded Georgia, and they were like, "We're not gonna pull into port there." I was like, good call. Good call.
I don't know. I feel like they could have made it.
Checked provider status, and there are some issues in my area. Okay, that makes the most sense to me. Like if you get the I can't remember what you said the error was. Yeah, the service is not available. That doesn't sound to me like usually when there's a rate limit on the Sandbox, you still get like the login page, and it just tells you can't log in. I think is what usually happens. But if you're getting something else like that, that sounds more like an internet service provider issue. All right, we're still playing a game here.
No, we're not.
I don't think Shallow. We went way off Topanga here. I don't think shallow here meant like oh, you're a shallow person. It just means like that layer of your mind, it's not as deep and complex as the abstract parts of your brain, the chaotic parts of your dreaming brain. That's why everything in here is fairly simple and clean and not all over the place, not using dream logic. We're using real world logic here. Lieutenant General says, "You have outdated information. Georgia has been moved and placed above Florida."
Good to know. Man, how did they move it? I would watch a documentary on that. The moving of a country.
It's like a Mr. Beast video. Like, we moved an entire small European country.
Tune in today at 2 to find out how.
You're there now. You're in Georgia right now? I'm guessing Georgia in the U.S., not...
Which Georgia, though?
Yeah.
Because as we've established, there might be 2. There might be more, actually. How many Georgias are there?
Well, if you include all the people named Georgia, probably a lot.
I don't.
So I learned very young, like, where Georgia is and what it is, because my great-grandmother, who was 80 years older than me, she was born in 1909, but she lived until I was almost 18. I think, I think I had already turned 18. Sorry, go ahead.
There's at least one country, one U.S. state, and 10 cities named Georgia.
There you go. So I had learned what Georgia was because my great grandmother had a nurse who would. I don't think she lived with her. She might have lived with her. You know, I think she did actually. I think she was actually a live-in nurse because my great grandmother had a pretty big house with some extra bedrooms. And I seem to remember which room she took. But she lived just 2 hours away from us, so my family would visit her frequently. You know, Thanksgiving, Easter, and then several other times throughout the year. Her live-in nurse was actually from Georgia, so that's how I knew where Georgia was. Georgia, the country, not Georgia, the state. The accent is very different.
What?
All right. So, can we go to a deeper layer? For your safety, I can't allow that. The lower layers can be very chaotic and dangerous, and my assessment is that it is unnecessary in your case. I'll continue to evaluate you as you go. So did you make this world, or did I? Both, technically. I created the structure and rules of this world, which is basically a bunch of empty rooms connected in a logical way. The contents of those rooms are your doing. They were put there by your mind. Making sense of them is why you're here.
Nice.
Teamwork. Why can't I fully control my dream? What you're describing is lucidity, which may be fun, but it makes the dream more unstable. I'm programmed to suppress it, to keep things stable and make sure you process your emotions in a sustainable way. All right. So this is the way out of the dream. I need a big green key to open it. This door seems to be locked and doesn't respond. There still seems to be something unresolved in this room.
Childhood trauma?
It looked like there was a green glow on this column for a second. I wonder what that was about. So we've already got these tools. Maybe can we break these columns up? Or maybe we just have to bring all the tools into this room. This kind of does what I was talking about, except instead of spawning them on the character, it spawns them on the plate. It's taking them out of here and putting them over here. Oh, wait, there was a blue glow on here. What is with the lights? What do they mean?
Blue glow?
There was a blue glow on this column here. And now there's a green one.
I'm not seeing these glows that you're talking. Oh, there you go. There it was. I saw it. Never mind. I take it back.
Okay, I'm able to go inside of this one. There was an E over here. Something I can interact with?
Do you think maybe that green glow is just a reflection off of the door? No, it's on the opposite side.
It's
Hmm.
yeah, and it's temporary. It's not always there. It goes away. Interesting. Does she have anything else to say?
She's better if she knows what's good for her.
I ended the conversation, but I never clicked the I'm ready, can you open the door? Understood, the door's unlocking now. Good luck.
Oh, Alex. He's so wacky sometimes.
Well, I was kind of expecting it to like advance to that next part of the conversation, and then it was just like, no, we're gonna end it. This would be why things are glowing.
Dee Dee's over there just watching you run around the room like this jive turkey's just running around. All he needed to do was ask me to open the door. But I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait for him to ask, because you know what? Dee Dee ain't playing that game today.
Properties of Memorite. Memorite is a crystal containing vast energy, often used to power a variety of devices. It can come in an array of colors depending on the memories contained within them. These crystals occasionally emit more light than usual, which occurs at set intervals depending on their resonant frequency. While Memorite deposits are generally quite tough, they are easy to shatter while they are in their light-emitting state. Sorry, I couldn't find the mute. I didn't want to cough in everybody's ears except Lucas. I save all my ear coughing for Lucas.
I'm a lucky man.
All right, we broke the green crystal. We broke a red crystal. Why are we breaking them? I do not know. But it said that we could, so we do. Is that it? We just had to break all four?
Like, you see these cool looking crystals? You need to smash them. Deal with the smashing.
Whoa.
Wonder if they were like rock candy. That'd be pretty sweet.
We got a library.
Yeah, big old library.
Oh, what's this place? Hi, Mary. Oh, Eve. Can't you see I'm busy here?
All the time.
I need to get through the doors. No can do, Chief. I've got to keep this place locked down until I've finished my field study. Otherwise,
no time for love, Dr. Jones.
Otherwise, any old oaf like you could come crashing in again. This work is delicate. What if I help you? I'm not sure you'd be the best at this kind of thing. Then again, I'm bagged, so I could use the help. I only need one more sample. Get it for me and I'll open the doors.
Seems
that being
fair.
said, only take a sample from the plant I tell you to. Don't touch anything else, you hear? This ecosystem in particular is super sensitive to change. What am I looking for? Let's see.
Eve's kind of a jerk.
I need a sample of heartbeat. Come speak with me again when you've gotten that. I don't have time to explain every little thing to you. Just go and check my field notes. They're lying around. They'll clear things up. Okay.
Okay. Now there needs to be like a beet salad. And the beets are shaped like hearts. Like, I feel like restaurants around the United States are just around the world are missing a golden opportunity
it's
here.
The newest TikTok trend. It's going to revolutionize the beet industry.
The beet industry?
Shroots would be proud. Swamp rose. Resembles the petals of a blooming rose, although it is quite large compared to its namesake. Its green, waxy leaves allow it to survive while underwater, where it tends to grow.
Oh, dang.
Polka cap. A simple mushroom with a distinctive polka dot pattern on its cap. Despite its common appearance, the specimen is highly poisonous and should not be consumed.
Oh.
Dream bloom. With an ethereal blue appearance, this flower almost doesn't seem real. The circumstances in which it blooms are still being studied. Okay.
Alex, I will be right back.
All right. Angel's Messenger. Green vine is always found up high and dangles down as if from the heavens themselves. It has useful applications in tinctures and healing remedies. Spirit of Spring, a very common flower that blooms in the spring. Each plant initially produces 5 purple flowers, which change color as the season progresses. So I'm like eliminating all the things that aren't heartbeat. Greed Bug, named for the appearance of its flower, which contains a bright yellow center protected by several grayish-blue petals. This plant is useful for cooking as a savory herb. That, I think, would be that one. There should be another field journal somewhere, right? Okay, so we got the mushroom. We got... Oop. Oh, we can go up.
Wait, I'm back!
Hey! So we're eliminating which plants we don't need it to be.
Because some of them are poisonous?
Because we were told to not touch them. You leaf through the notes and find a few entries on the plant. Heartbeat. Since it grows underground, it looks nothing like a beet at first glance. It gets its name from the heart-shaped leaf that protrudes above the ground. Fittingly, the flower it produces is bright red. Okay, I think I saw which one that was. Spore Thief. Dismal specimen is easy to miss due to its lack of color. The sticky substance secreted by its grayish-blue cap allows it to easily trap any spores that float by. Spine Blossom. Short and stout, the inviting red flower this plant boasts is mildly ruined by the thick spines covering the rest of it. Alright, I know which one we're looking for. I'm guessing that we will need a knife. This one. I guess I didn't need the knife. Ah, looks like you have the sample. Good stuff. I'll open up the door for you. Then a deal is a deal. See ya.
Easy enough. Later, Eve.
Oh, that there was a person over there that disappeared.
Hmm?
Certified G-Man moment.
That guy was creepy.
I only saw him for like a split second.
Just smacking the ball around. Slap at the base.
Repressed memories.
I told you, repressed childhood memories.
I feel like we should go to the library first.
Why for?
Because I have trauma from playing Alice. Not the game that we played on stream earlier, but the
Isn't that what we're
American
playing right now?
McGee's Alice Madness Returns.
Oh.
Where if you advance too far down one path, it blocks off your ability to go back and do the other one. And I'm like, this was a path that we never took. What is this? Ooh! Ooh! Now this is a library. That's cool.
Yes. That's so awesome. It's like, you could use the ladder to get to the books you want, or elevator.
One is for the left
Ladders
brain,
are
one is
for
for the
jump.
right brain. I just don't remember which is which. Wait.
Pardon?
Oh, watching YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Oh,
I thought he meant the. I thought he meant the
yet.
dream split.
I mean, that's a fair assumption.
So we need to find the book Hopes and Fears, Volume 4.
It's a good volume.
Temporal section closed to the top of the east wall.
Volume 2 was great. Volume 3 started to lose me, but Volume 4 picked right back up again.
Okay, so... I'm going to reread what he said. Hopes and Fears, Volume 4. Temporal section close to the east wall. Alright, east is this way. It said there's signs. I don't see signs, though.
Like M. Night Shyamalan signs or like road signs.
Let's grab a magnifying glass just in case.
Good call.
Temporal section. And this way is east. Oh, maybe it's the book that's floating in the air.
No, I don't think so. That's probably unrelated. Just ignore it.
Oh, passed it. As you leaf through the pages... Oh, go ahead.
Never mind. I was going to say, I could see this getting difficult. Go on.
As you leaf through the pages of the book, you feel a part of your mind finally relaxes. You hear the doors unlocking.
The doors of your mind or actual doors in the dream?
I mean, the dream is in your mind, so...
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh. He's having a bad day.
I mean, you don't know that. He could just be taking a nap. Very long, very still, heartbeatless nap.
Alright.
So sleepy.
Golden cup so shiny you can see a reflection in it. It's far heavier than it looks. You can't even pick it up. Oh, we got a key.
For some reason, that text reminds me of like the old text-based adventure games. You look inside a golden chalice. You see a reflection because the gold is so shiny. What would you like to do?
Right. The key is glued to the table.
Burn
An ordinary
table.
box inside of a bigger, even more ordinary box. Okay. What if I bring this box to it? Ah, okay, put in that one. And that extinguished a light. Okay, so we're figuring out little puzzles in each thing.
Okay.
So we probably have to bring the golden cup to that. The spear is dented and has been heavily used. It's firmly stuck into the wood basin it rests in. An impressive bookcase filled with very unimpressive books. Alright. Oh, here's another key. Ah, the room's a mirror image. Can we climb
So
the
Chalice needs to go on
bookcase?
top of one of the bookcases. Or it comes down.
How do we get it?
Can you climb the bookcase?
That's what I was wondering. It does not
On
seem
the
to
side
do
of the
so.
bookcase?
I don't know how we get up there.
What about that bookcase that doesn't have the golden chalice on top of it? Can you climb that one? Maybe you could climb up
Well,
it and
this is too heavy for us to move, so we want to get this one down onto the table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a spear. That goes here.
Say, can you shake it like a claw machine that won't give you your prize?
No. We can rip this, or use a knife.
Yeah, stabby, stab, stab.
Ooh! Ah!
What happened?
I fell. Ah. Using your blade, you slice up the tapestry. Oh, maybe I have to use a hammer on the bookshelf?
Good
Maybe
call.
Knock it down.
Or you
With a
try
heavy swing
throwing
from
the
a hammer, you strike the bookcase, the golden clatters to the ground. Got it.
Nice. This is a lot like a text-based adventure game, and I really like it.
Yeah. And it's just a part. It's just a room.
Mm-hmm.
How's that cage? Some kind of tiny bird cage, although no one is home. I'm trying to move it, but it doesn't budge. Oh, here it is. Alright, we got one more thing that's not matching. These pointed different directions. Pointed to the corner. Well, we can't. It's not going to be a mirror image for that. The chair. Ah. Room unlocked. Let's go. Oh, we need a hammer. Or not. Oh, we can jump over. Whee! The strange chest doesn't seem to want to open. You notice it's been slashed all over. I think that means we need a knife.
I mean, it's already been slashed a bunch, and it didn't open.
Well, maybe it opened for somebody else. Yep. We got a piece of the thing. That goes in the repressed memory section. Your hands touch the fragment. You feel your thoughts start to make a bit more sense. Something has changed deeper within your mind.
Oh.
Anything else in here?
Like a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I think we're unlocking repressed memories, so who's to
Little
say?
both. Little bit of both. It's like, you know that 8th grade dance where you peed your pants? Well, you're gonna remember it now.
It appears to be a crack in reality itself. You hear birds chirping on the other side. Bright sunlight is streaming through the room.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice.
What happens if we put a magnifying glass?
Or if you hammer it. There's a crack. Make the crack bigger.
Indiana Jones
with a
time.
hammer.
Holding your hand steady, you focus a beam of sunlight onto the fire pit nearby. The logs fail to catch fire. What? What? In my moment of Indiana Jones glory?
Maybe you need to make the hole wider, and then you can use the magnifying glass.
Oh. You expertly chip away the ice with your hammer, revealing the icy man within.
Oh. Oh, dang, yo. Was not expecting that to happen.
The man is still unconscious. He might be in shock from the cold. He may wake up if he recovers some warmth.
Popsicle Pete done gonna thaw out.
Oh, maybe I had to do that before this. Oh, they still fail to catch fire. Popsicle Pete.
I mean,
the bark seems
what
like
else?
It could be flammable. Oh. Oh, wrong one.
Knife?
Yeah, I guess. I figured a hammer would probably whack pieces off faster. You scrape off some kindling. Kindling? Holding your hand
Okay,
steady, you focus sunlight
now.
onto the fire pit nearby. You manage to start the fire!
Nice.
You got up fast. Thanks a million, my friend. I would have been a dead man if you hadn't showed up. Or at least a very cold one. Oh, just your fantasy of being an explorer. Hasn't everyone always wished they were one? I look like a guy you saw in an old textbook once. How'd you turn into an icicle? Alas, I may or may not have downed an entire cask of some stellar wine I traded for in the town over. Put me to sleep real quick, let me tell you. Nothing. Next thing I know, I woke up in front of you. Do you know a way through the doors? But of course, you've been a great sport, so I'll unlock the doors for you. Best of luck with the rest of your dream. Lord knows you may need it. Ooh. This makes me think of Control.
Okay. Yeah.
Just a dark black stone. Have you played Control yet?
I have not.
Ah.
But you've talked about it a few times, and I remember looking it
Yeah.
up when you were talking about it.
Just a big ominous thing in the middle of a room. It's fine.
Like, is it control like the full word, or is it like CTRL or what?
No, it's just the full word Control.
Okay.
It's by the same company that made Max Payne and
Gotcha.
Alan Wake. It's actually connected to the Alan Wake universe.
Okay. Oh, I love it when they do that.
Parasomnia, noun. A group of sleep disorders characterized by abnormal behavior or psychological activity occurring before, during, or after sleep, such as nightmares or night terrors.
Oh, night terrors. No big deal. How do we remind everybody what we're playing again?
Parasomnia,
Parasomnia.
which was the definition we just read.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what's in the water?
I thought they kind of fit together well.
I think we're gonna get another piece in here. Easy peasy. It has lots of dents, so we need a hammer. I'm guessing that means that the third piece we are going to get by using the magnifying glass. Hammer.
I feel like that's a fair assumption.
Hammer. Your hands touch the fragment. You feel your thoughts start to make a bit more sense. Something has changed deeper within your mind. Alright. So I'm glad I went back through here, because I mean I would have had to anyway. We never talked to the pig. Dream pig. What's the matter? Never seen a piggery in a book before? Neither have I. I'm actually eating this thing.
I thought your accent choice was questionable at first, but it really paid off in the end. So thank you.
Well, when I see what's the matter,
It was
just
perfect.
kind of comes out that way.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna remember the order that we jumped on those things in.
You have to remember the exact order.
No, I'm not going to. So I just have to grab a dagger technically, it's a broken sword, but follow these things.
It's made to stabby.
Yeah. I think it went back. Yeah. And then that way. That way. And then I think it went diagonal. Nope. Then it went diagonal. Ta-da! Alright, we got a few of the pieces. We need one more piece.
Whew.
Please be advised, this room has been deemed an anomaly. Its solution appears to be scattered between several other rooms on the layer. Yeah, oh, we already got those. This hammer. Hammer. Thank you. Hammer. Nope. Oh wait, this door's not locked. Oh. It's gonna ask for a magnifying glass. It's covered in tiny writing. Yep. Why I didn't grab a magnifying glass before entering the room, I do not know.
You know what? You had to be sure. Hammer's always a good choice.
It was just laziness. I didn't want to put down the thing I was holding currently.
That's fair.
All right, we got all the fragments. Ta-da! An intense barrier of some kind. You can feel powerful emotions emanating from the other side. Oh, I have to push a button.
Ask somebody to open the door.
As you press the button, the barrier violently glows. You think you're still missing something. What?
Maybe you have to have all the puzzle pieces before you can open that. Oh, you already have all the puzzle pieces. Never mind. Huh.
Hey, the green key. You suddenly hear a voice echo around the room.
Oh.
Well, well. You finally managed to bumble your way here, huh? Looking for the key?
What about bumbling?
Well, you're in luck, meatbag. The key is right there. Feel free to take it and go, if you can.
Well, thank you. I will try.
Although a word to the wise, I'd watch my step if I were you.
No, thank you.
Can we just run across? Aha! Aha! Oh. Oh, there's a barrier. We cannot cross this. We have to go up through there. So... let's see. There's all sorts of things.
And stuff.
Yeah. And... let's see. We got Eve's room. We got the crystal room. We got the basic tools. We got the mirror room. I don't know what that room is. It's blank.
The mirror room.
There's the Iceman room. There's the big stone column room. There's the chests. Is this just a map of the whole thing?
I think it is.
Did we miss a
What?
room then? Or is this where we started? That was the library. And... wait. 1, 2... I think... there's the chest that's missing. Which would be this one. Because there were 3 chests. Oh. It deals damage to me.
Oh my. Quickly, too.
Oh, it is a maze.
Yeah, get in and out real fast. I wonder if there's a spot in it where you just don't take any damage. And you're not taking it right now because you haven't stepped into it.
I'm not in it, yeah. So maybe I go through. I mean, we start here, right? Okay, I'm not taking damage there. Then we went to the crystals. And then we went to botanicals. And then platform. This isn't killing me right now.
So if you go the right way, you think it doesn't kill you?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, it's a pretty dynamic setup.
The jumping pattern wasn't the next thing we did after Eve's room, though. Oh, that's hurting. And maybe here. Nope, that hurts. Let's go this way. Hey. Okay, it's... I guess I just had to pay attention to, like, what areas were hurting me. That wasn't too bad. We got a key! Oh.
Waking up.
We have to go back through this way?
Maybe you use the key on something in here?
There's the door earlier. There was a door with a green lock back at the start. But I have a feeling something's going to happen.
Hopefully. And by that, I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that the something that happens is you win. He's
You want to leave the dream.
Now you can be one of us forever and ever and ever.
As you place your hands on the portal, you suddenly feel very light. The world begins to shimmer and fade. Suddenly, a loud and unfamiliar voice booms inside of your head. Where do you think you're going? I knew
Too
it.
good to be true.
I knew it. Oh.
They let you out and then they suck you right back in.
Everything's crooked now. Error 023, parasomnia detected, type null, cause assessing, intensity factor moderate, layer 2 algorithm initializing. Yellow buttons summon the odd disk to your current position. Oh, cool. Blue buttons teleport you to the current disk. Wait, is this Portal now?
I mean...
Wait, what? That was not what I thought was going to happen. What?
Where'd you go? Where are you now?
I don't know. Parasomnia, diagnosis complete, type composite, emotional complex, self-destructive tendencies detected, intensity factor severe, layer 3 algorithm initialized, end, layer 3 algorithm determinated. What was that? Dee Dee lost some weight. Well, trying to leave again was a long shot, but it was worth a try. Are you Dee Dee? Yeah, I'm Dee Dee. We're so far down now that things have gotten pretty abstract, including me. We're in the unconscious layer now, where only the most primal parts of you reside. So what now? Well, I thought of a way we might be able to get you out of here, but it's a last resort kind of deal. Lay it on me then. There's no point playing this straight anymore, so I didn't bother generating most of the layer. We're gonna try breaking the dream using unconventional means, lucidity.
Breaking the dream. Sounds like it's right up your alley.
I'm digging this. Lucidity is how you're aware that you're dreaming. The more lucid you are, the more control of your dream you generally have. But things get more unstable too, so it's a trade-off. Technically, you've been completely lucid this whole time. I've just been metering it. Since I'm a therapy program, it's helpful to have you work through things with restrictions. Plus, waking up too suddenly can come with minor brain damage. Then isn't this method dangerous? Normally, yes, but that's only if you wake up suddenly. If we do this slowly, the risk should be minimal. Best case, you wake up with a headache, but that's only half the problem. What's the other half?
What's the worst
You've
case?
got an emotional complex that's been sabotaging both of us this whole time. A complex cocktail of primal negative emotions like fear, anger, and sadness. It's got a common name, apathy. Basically a dangerous form of indifference. Right. It's the sole reason you've kept slipping deeper. It's found a way to hijack this world we've created, all while staying out of sight. Cheeky little bugger. I've never encountered one this sophisticated. It's likely not going to let us leave easily. So what do we do? Well, apathy is waiting patiently behind that door, presumably to talk with you. Maybe, just maybe, it can be reasoned with, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I suppose it's worth a go. It's likely going to get ugly either way, so stay on your toes. I'll use the emergency communication channels to relay instructions to you. I promise I'll do everything I can to wake you up. Good luck, KamiSawZe. Okay. How do you do? The name's Apathy. Thought I guess your annoying friend already told you that one. Welcome to the unconscious. The hell is your deal, man? I just wanted to talk. Gets pretty lonely down here, you know? You're a persistent one, Chief, I'll give you that. What do you want? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to take the pain away. For good. What do you mean? Trust me. I want what's best for both of us. Suffering sucks, and I've finally found a solution. Let me guess, you're gonna kill me. Hell no, man. We can't kill one another anyways. But what we can do is sleep into a deep coma, one you'll never have to come out of. How the hell would that work? Well, that's simple. Just go down another layer. There's a fourth layer? I feel like we skipped the second layer. Like, I don't know if it was something that I did, but it felt like the second layer was supposed to have more to it, and I just kind of went whoop right past it. Unless that was intentional for the story. Technically, yeah, but there's nothing to explore or experience down there. Just an endless dark void. Cozy, huh? Any chance you just let me wake up instead? Alright, sorry, Chief, but no can do. Your struggles are my struggles, and I ain't into that. Really banking on you seeing my side here. But struggling is natural, isn't it? But what's the point of it all? The pain is real, but none of it matters in the end. Even if you change the world, it eventually just dies like everything else. Do you really want to go back up there and flounder, only to end up back in the void anyway? I say, just cut out the fluff and get it over with real quick, like, you know? Enough of this, I'm waking up. We're gonna do this the hard way then, huh? I guess so.
Apathy sounds like a jerk.
KamiSawZe, can you hear me? I'm setting everything up, but you're rapidly falling into a coma. We're gonna have to act fast. I'm sending you instructions on what to do next. Hang in there. Okay, I see.
You should go punch Apathy in the face.
See, like, I never got to use the odd disc. I didn't really learn how to use it. Okay, we got the odd disc.
That's right, you like dropped it on the ground or something, didn't you? It was on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to use it to teleport. I'm dropping the lucidity inhibitor to 75%. Things might start getting unstable. More instructions incoming. Okay. Oh, that's on the ceiling. That connects to... Whoop, I fell. That connects to that, so I have to jump up there. I have to get onto... Take the odd disc. Oh, did I die?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not supposed to fall in that red.
Where's the odd disc?
Find a way to break the dream before you never wake up again. We got 8 minutes. Did I drop it? What? Right. I don't know if I can jump on that. Oh,
Can
I could summon the
you-
odd disc from right there.
I was gonna say, can you put?
Let's do it. As you press the button, something feels off. The button is a fake. Okay.
As some buttons are wont to do.
Okay. Well, okay, I know the real button is that one. So I need to get this platform moving up. Maybe if I jump down from over here. Aha! Okay. Nope. Well, aren't you proactive? Let's turn up the heat a bit then, yeah? Did it spawn the thing? Oh, it is down there. Oh. There's like bombs or something going off. Alright, doorway appears. Lucidity inhibitor is at 50%. Your vitals are stable, but don't stop now. Something sharp. Okay. Oh, I think
6.5 minutes left.
I got this.
Obviously.
The book contains a long numeric code meant for some purpose. You memorize the code. I'm glad that it just told me to do that, or that I did that instead of having me do it, because I am not good at memorizing. Okay, let's unlock this, whatever that is. Oh, did it? Wait, where'd the disc go?
Can you resummon it?
Yeah.
There
Platform
you go.
disintegrates. Which one? What platform? Something disintegrated.
I mean, did you want it to disintegrate?
I don't know. Surrender to
That's
the void,
fair.
amigo. It'll be quicker that way. Did I get the thing?
You win!
Solving puzzles under pressure. Oh, I could have kept going up. As you type in the code, the nearby platform vanishes. Still got another one up there.
Okay, so you're trying to get rid of all of them so that it can something else can come down or something else can go
I
up.
think so, yeah. So the dagger falls, yeah.
Dagger fall. That was
Oh, we
good
need the
game.
magnifying glass, which is, where did I drop it? Over here? Whee! Nope.
Where did you put that?
Over here. Got it.
Huh.
Can I, wait. I did that from over here? Or was I... I think I cheated it slightly?
Good job, Alex.
It was supposed to drop the magnifying glass on it, I think, but because I, like, pushed it through the wall, it just did that. I broke the dream, and not the way they meant for me to.
You know what? If anybody's
can't go
gonna
that way.
break Inception, it'd be you.
I don't, how do I get through? Ah, I thought that was all the way up against the wall. It was not. Alright, we got one more room. I brought the lucidity inhibitor down to 25%. Just get a hold of your hammer and we have a chance.
3:30 left.
Ah!
Ish.
Okay, hammer is through this door, maybe? Who's this guy? Crystal code, from short to tall. The answer sought lay on the wall. Short to tall. Show me you understand, and I shall show you the way. Okay. The first... Whoa, I didn't... What? No, I don't know. The second? I wasn't ready for this. Yes, you do not understand. That is correct. Okay.
What was the clue again?
Lay on the wall.
Short and tall.
Yeah. I'm not sure where I'm getting the numbers from. I mean, I could probably. There's only so many combinations. I could probably guess it.
Wait, go back to the look at the crystals. So the tallest one. Oh, they're all the exact same crystal. I thought maybe they had different stalks and different number of stalks.
I was wondering that also.
So can you somehow get on top of the blue one and see if there's a number on top of the platform?
You can't jump that high.
Huh? Doesn't look like there's a number on the platform.
Maybe it's the number of meters tall.
Okay.
From short to tall, the answer saw lay on the wall.
From short to tall.
Yeah.
From short to tall, 1.
I think it's the height. So, well, I've only got 1 minute left. This is stressful. I'm not sure what it's asking for. From short to tall.
Oh wait, I get it. Look at the blue one. Okay,
Yeah.
now look at the right of the blue one. There's a hexagon, so there's 5. So the blue, the shortest one is 5.
Yep, you're right. 5. Where's yellow?
Yellow is to the left. It's behind something. So there's green and I don't
see
actually
yellow.
I see red
We're out of time.
and green.
I feel like we're gonna have to guess yellow.
It's gonna be behind something. Oh,
I
there's
mean,
it. Yeah,
the
was it
red one
look
is
up
behind
maybe?
Oh wait, we got
Places on the.
Yeah, we're out of time.
Oh, you can tear
Red
the.
is 6. So it's 5,
Yeah, so yellow is 3.
4. Well, the timer ended, but the game didn't end. So we got
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
we got 5, 3, 6, 4.
5, 3, 6, 4.
I think if the door is oh wait no because it's back there. 5, 3, 6, 4, right?
5, 3, 6, 4 was the numbers you just said.
I feel like there would have been a puzzle earlier that would have given me the hints to like know what I was solving for here. Because they had these shapes in the second layer, but we just like skipped past the second layer.
We figured it out. We good.
Yeah, it just took a little bit too long.
Yeah, and I'm getting a little sleepy too, so I'm just happy we figured it out.
Oh, strike the cracks in the dream. Bam!
Giddy bam!
Bam! Bam! Oh, something killed me. Where's my hammer? Ah! Do I have to get it again?
Probably.
Oh, I jumped on the spikes.
They're really big. Makes sense.
Spawn it. Thank you.
Gimme.
I'm gonna wreck it.
My hammer. I was gonna say you're more like Fix It Felix right now, but yeah. I think I've said this before, but I don't understand why it wasn't called Ralph Wrecks the Internet. The second one was Ralph Breaks the Internet. I just feel like that's a wasted opportunity. I'm sure there was a reason for it.
I would blame Kim Kardashian.
Okay. Ms. Kardashian, we are very disappointed with you. Tut tut.
Well, I can't say I didn't try, though I'm not much for trying. Enjoy your life of pointless suffering, amigo. I'll be seeing you again someday. Don't you worry. We woke up.
I like how he calls you amigo. It's very nice of him.
Manual for Dream Dive. Its insignia embossed on the cover. It's bookmarked on the setup page. Board containing several to-do lists. You likely put more effort into making them in the tasks in tasks that they display. Yeah. Fruit. Various tantalizing fruits lay in a neat pile.
Oh, now I'm hungry. Again. I think I've just been hungry this whole time.
Black tea lies in wait for a thirsty person to wander by. A strange photo you received as a gift. You never really liked it much, but a fresh perspective has you grateful for its company.
Yeah, I really feel like somebody got inspiration from like a text-based game for this, and I adore that.
You gaze upon your favorite napping chair. Shockingly, you're not in a sleeping mood right now.
That is quite shocking.
Your trusty mountain bike, where every dent and scuff has a story. What's shocking?
I was gonna say you have been, in a coma for a while, so it makes sense you don't want to lay down.
Various diagnostic equipments are displayed on the details of your experience while using the Dream Drive. You notice something unusual written on the last command line. DD says, KamiSawZe, although it's hardly my place to say, I'm really proud of you. We didn't get to choose a lot in life, least of all the pain we feel. Yet despite that, you still chose to push on. Such a thing can easily be called bravery, because it is. We carry our fears on our backs, and any journey is a lot less demanding when we pack light. Though our time together was stressful, I enjoyed it all the same. Live your best life. DD.
Oh, that was super sweet.
I think they all said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we had beaten it faster, if we would get like a good ending, and if we're gonna get a bad ending for not doing it in time. The door to the outside, ready to go? Leave.
Yes.
Oh, we won. Okay, so we didn't lose for not getting it in time, but I do wonder if it'd be a different ending, and I also wonder what the second layer's like.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It is currently featured on the launcher. So you just scroll over to the right a little bit. That was Parasomnia. I thought that was really cool, and I feel like there was more to it that we maybe missed. So that was by Walronius. And actually, I've got the link to it right here. There you go. So yes, it was very cool. I will give that 5 stars, even though I think we missed some stuff. Don't forget to rate.
Even though we only played 4 of the stars.
Yeah. You can give a comment if you want. All right. Well, I think that's enough birthday partying here in the sandbox. But you can keep on partying on your own. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anybody that we can raid. Here, playing the sandbox.
1 second. If you notice anybody before I do, let me know. Shout it out.
No, I'm not seeing anybody right now. All right, well, we'll call it a night here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. We are hopefully doing the Hell's Kitchen Game Jam Award show on Saturday. That's gonna be me and Joe. I don't. Lucas will be doing other things. So
I will. I'm gonna take my wife on a nice little date.
Aw, okay. Well, have a great rest of your week, everybody.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, what?
I believe Play Game for Fun.
Let's play game for fun.
Streaming.
Going live.
Yes.
Are they?
I think so. Yes, they are.
They are live. Here we go.
And
All right, we're gonna raid play game for fun.
did you already set it through?
I did not send it through yet. If you're ready to do that, you can.
I got it.
All right. They got their internet back. Congrats.
Nice.
Have fun with play game for fun, and we'll see you on the weekend. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.